welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you guys are seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Maya and I like to talk about books here on the internet. First off, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy winter season, I guess. Anything that is happy holiday-y to you. Bro, I don't know where any of these videos are lining up. I truly don't. Like, I said this probably in every single video that I filmed thus far, and I'm filming like 4 separate stinking videos, and I have no idea which way I'm gonna like order them out. Quite frankly, I think it's really just gonna be up to what can I edit first, what's the fastest, like what's going on. I'm gonna try and be like strategic about it. Like, obviously, would I like my TBR videos, aka this video, to go out first? Yeah, absolutely. Am I realistic in thinking that other videos might go out first just because of all of the different various editings and things? Probably. Side note, I have started a TikTok finally for my bookish content. I have a regular TikTok, but I am going to be making my own separate book talk specifically for books and for the bookish content. That will be linked in the description box down below, as well as all of my socials. And also, if you guys find bookish content fascinating or intriguing or entertaining in any sort of way, please feel free to check out any and all of my videos here on this channel if you like peruse around a little bit. Where is my notepad? Like, I sit down, I make it all professional, and then I forget my freaking notes. Hold on one second. I am gonna need notes for this portion of the video because it is Final FMC gaming time, and we gotta talk about what happened last month because, you guys, we did it. We off the killer. Let us kind of get a little bit of a summary of the month and what it is that we were supposed to actually read. And I have it all listed right here. Now, right off the top, I recognized something that I did, and y'all maybe clocked it too, and were just nice enough not to tell me. We had to go and take our seat at the second chance table. Bro, tell me why, like, it literally said in the directions that this was going to be a book added to my TBR. Added meaning I have a final girl prompt, I have a killer prompt, and then we proceed into the game. That's the normal way of doing it, but because we were at the second chance table, I had to roll at the second chance table to get my +1 book. Tell me why I didn't do any of the prompts for I think the final girl or the killer or something. Tell me why I didn't do that. So there's no use going back over and just beating a dead horse. So we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna know that for next time because, bro, I know me. Just know, I know, you know, we know. So, okay, so our second chance book was 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. We did not finish that book, and we lose a life. Then we had the prompt for the killer, and again, this is all before we get into the actual game. So for the killer, we chose the book Frankenstein to complete a prompt. We did in fact read that book, so the killer loses a life. We had yet another thing that happened, but I crossed it all out because I made a mistake within the game as well. Tell me why I was making so many mistakes, and I do believe it was the victim space, and for that we had to read maybe later, which we did not end up reading. So unfortunately, we lose a life. Then we had a killer prompt, and for that I said that I would read The Tarot Cafe Volume 1, the special edition by Soon Park, and we did in fact read this book. Therefore, the killer loses a life, and we have 1 prompt left, and that was for the killer. I chose to read The Wicked King by Holly Black. Now, I DNF'd this book hardcore because I just realized I would not be able to get through it, and I did not want to ruin a reading experience or go off or crash out or any of the things. So I decided I was going to DNF it. Now, I don't know within the rules what a DNF means necessarily. I know that means we did not finish the book. However, it does mean we got the book out of the way, and I didn't really see anything within that about, you know, not finishing a book, but like starting it but not finishing it, realizing you didn't like it for the experience. And the whole point of the game is not to make the reading experience hard. It's to play a fun game, get a pile of possibilities together for books to read, and if you like them, great. If you don't, use DNF, and like, I don't think there should be too harsh of a consequence to that. Now, obviously it is a game, so there will be consequences, but I think in this, because I legitimately know I would have had such, quite frankly, quite possibly an awful time with this book, just because of a particular thing that is in it that I saw in the first book. I mentioned it a lot. I knew it was coming. I thought I would be okay. I'm just not okay. So to avoid a terrible experience, I feel, is so much better than trying to push through on it. And there's really nothing within the rules stating it necessarily that I had read. Now, maybe I'm just misreading it, but I'm just gonna take it as a win for me because I at least tried. So we're gonna off the killer, save us, and we're gonna go into the actual gameplay. Let us go to our random die generator. I almost said generator. Yes, I did. That's what happens when you have minimal amounts of sleep. Cheers. PSA, drink your water. We're just gonna roll this then. Oh, nope. Hello. I forget when you tap on it, it disappears. You have to literally click the word roll. My bad. Okay, we have a 5. Let us freaking go. We have our little squirrel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I messed this up last time, so we're just gonna consult the game. Yes. Okay, this is a victim space. Wait a freaking... We're gonna put a pin in this conversation. We're gonna choose our final girl. So let's roll. How many final girls do we have? No, we have all of them. What am I even talking about? So we have the final girls. We're not using the rebel this time. Okay, so we have 4. So there is a 4-sided die. Okay, so we're gonna use that, and we're gonna choose our final girl. Okay, 3. Solid. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we get the nerd for the first time. I love that. Okay, what does she do? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Prompt, add a sci-fi or fantasy book to your TBR. We also have a perk. We get to outsmart. When you add a book to your TBR that is 400 plus pages, you can replace any other prompt with a mood read instead. But only once per game. Okay, you know what? That does it. We are gonna be reading Iron Flame because it's a chunker, so it'll automatically be good enough for the perk, so we don't have to add any other books that are bigger. And I really liked the series. It reads quickly to me. I see nothing wrong with this outcome. So now we have, I think there were 13 killers. We've off 2, so that makes it 11 because I can do basic math. Woo, elementary school paid off. So we're gonna do the D12. I promise I'm not on anything yet. My energy drink is coming, y'all, though. Alrighty, ready? Okay, we got a 7. All right. Solid. All right, so let us go to the killers. And we're just gonna wait, that one's dead. The mime is dead. So are the dolls, I believe. Yes, the mime and the dolls are gone. So we have seven, starting with the nightmare. Okay, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. The cursed child we love. Alrighty. Okay, so we have our killer. And this one, I'm actually gonna, okay, so I'm gonna nerd and then I'm gonna do killer and I'm gonna label it what it is, the cursed child. That way I can remember these things and not actually have to like deep dive research these things. Okay, so we have three prompts here. We have add a translated horror book to your TBR. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's gonna be a fun time to find. So, not that one. Add a book to your TBR that features a child antagonist. Bro, you know what? That's literally anyone under 18, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Iron Flame fits the bill. I'm sorry, I'm only laughing because could I like just suppress, you know what? We could do No, you know what, frick? We're doing Nine Liars because I still have yet to finish that daggone stinking book, and we're so close. Like, we got to a really good point in the story, and it's the last book in the series. I know the author has more books, but it's like, it's my series because person. So, person, banter, good plot, fun characters, great times. I don't want to leave this world. Anywho, so we already have taken a life from the killer. So the killer now has two lives. And we begin the game. And now we're going to start with the six-sided die because apparently that is the normal die for this game, according to the rules, even. Okay, ready? Three, two, one. Okay, we got a five. Wait, we already did this and we landed on that space. Okay, so it was meant to be. And this was a victim space. So victims, okay, we need to go over here. How many victims do we have at this moment? I'm pretty sure our victims were the lovers. So three, four, six, seven. We're gonna do out of seven. So we'll do the D8 anyway. But we'll skip over the levers. All right. Brrr, eight. Two, four, six, eight. Okay, so the babysitter. Prompt, add a middle grader YA book to your TBR. Frick. That is Nine Liars. So wait, a middle grade or YA? Do I dare? Do we start off this year with some hard hitters from the previous? Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, Sunrise on the Reaping. It's fine. Brrr. Okay, three. We got one, two, bless. We are skipping that. And three, the puzzle piece. I got this wrong last time. What is the puzzle piece? Is it this one? Okay, the puzzle piece is a killer space. Okay, I could escape or fight. I don't have a weapon. I'm not adding one just to like randomly not get the one that is correspondent to the killer. So essentially, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna escape and I'm gonna use an unused killer prompt. And one of the ones that is on there was the curse one. For that, I'm gonna do the Tarot Cafe Volume 2, the special edition. Ooh, bless me. Okay, six. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is a killer space. That's a victim space. My bad. And I believe we have, what is said, 8, and we crossed out 2. So this is going to be interesting. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, yep, that checks for me. Eggs and bacon. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we already X-nayed the babysitter. Oh, the comedic relief. No! Add a book to your TBR that you're excited to read. Oh my goodness, that's basically another mood read. That is amazing. Okay. Alrighty. It's fine. It's fine. I am feeling a-okay because I am playing and not have to face the consequences of my actions. Okay, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. We landed on the killer space, didn't we? We did. I'm sure we did. Hold up. I'm sure we did. I'm sure we did. One would think I would actually know what all of these spaces are. Killer space. And essentially, I can use my perk for the mood read. So, with that, I am going to read A Christmas Carol. Hey guys, I'm back. Yo, we had such a great time over there. I'm literally filming this after I played the game, like literally like almost right after. So I thought I would sit down and I would just kind of go over the summary, right, of what it is that we got here. I know I said a lot of things like within the actual gameplay, but I feel like this is just a good time to just round it out and give a more concrete list of what it is that we're actually reading. So for our final girl, which was the nerd, we're gonna be reading a sci-fi or fantasy book. For that, I chose Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. We had to take one of the killer prompts in order to even start the game, and the killer was the cursed child, and one of their prompts allowed me to read a book with a child protagonist. For that, I chose Nine Liars because we're finishing this stinking book. We are. I will do it. I will do it. At some point within this year, I will do it. We landed on a victim space. The victim was the babysitter. So for this one, it was a YA or middle grade. So for this one, I chose Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. Then we landed on a killer space, and this one I decided to go with the prompt. I think that had to do with the curse or something like that. And I know that there are things related to that and could be considered curses. And like in the first one, there was curses. I don't know. Truly, I don't know if there is going to be a curse in the second one. I can almost probably guarantee it. So, based off of that logic, I went with the Tarot Cafe Volume 2 by Sansu Park, the special edition, because I read the first one. It was amazing. I loved it. There was a lot going on, and it took me on an emotional roller coaster, and we got things to say about that, but don't worry, that's in the wrap-up. And we landed on another victim space, which we really have to make sure that we off the killer, because if we lose any victim, I might actually cry. So this one was the comedic relief. And for this one, I believe I had to read a book that was kind of like a mood read, essentially, that I was excited to read. And for this one, I chose a book that is going to remain a surprise for now, because I'm going to come out with a book haul, and I'll let you guys know in that one which one I am using for this. So there's that. Then we landed on the killer space again, and for this, I went with, I think, the mood read one. I forgot what prompt the mood read one was for. I think, no, oh, it was a translated horror book. I just think that's going to be hard for me to find. So the fact that Iron Flame is over 400 plus pages, our FMC had the perk of, if it's over 400 pages, you can rework one of the prompts into a mood read, but only once in the game. So I'm going to be using that, and I decided to go with A Christmas Carol instead of a translated horror book. I am trying to get a couple wintry reads on here, and you'll see which one is the wintry one. That's the special one. So that is that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, for playing this game with me, for really sticking out on this journey with me, because it's been a roller coaster already and we still got so many killers to go. But yeah, thank you so much, Most Books, for creating this game. It's always such a fun time to play this. And yeah, I will have all of my socials linked in the description box down below. I'll have her socials linked in the description. Well, I'll have her channel linked in the description box down below. So you could go and you could binge watch rather, her game play, because that's always so fun. And yeah, that is all. So thank you guys again so much for watching this video. And as always, thank you guys so much for being the absolute best bookish bestie that ever was, is, or ever will be. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!